Everything is fine. Life is good. But then, one tiny thing goes wrong. Maybe it's an offhand comment, a glitch in your routine, or a moment of rejection. And suddenly, it's all you can think about. The rest, forgotten. The mind clings to the negative like Velcro while the positive slides off like Teflon. Welcome to negativity bias, the invisible force shaping how we see the world. Imagine you're scrolling through comments. 99 are positive, praise, encouragement, admiration. Then, buried somewhere in the mix, there's one that stings. Not harsh, not cruel. Just critical enough to linger. Now, which comment takes up space in your mind? Which one do you replay over and over? Exactly. This bias isn't new. It's ancient, etched into the brain for survival. Our ancestors weren't concerned with feeling good, they were focused on staying alive. Spot the danger, remember the pain, learn from mistakes. That's what kept them breathing. And so, generation after generation, the human brain became wired to prioritize the bad over the good. It doesn't care about fairness. It cares about protection. Fast forward to today, where this bias operates like background software, influencing decisions, emotions, relationships, everything. A small failure feels bigger than countless successes. A single loss outweighs multiple wins. The brain amplifies negativity, casting shadows over moments of joy. It's why a bad day feels longer than a good one. Why a single criticism can erase 10 compliments. Why fear is louder than hope. Think of a relationship. The laughs, the deep talks, the shared memories. But then, one argument. One wrong word. One misunderstanding. Suddenly, all the good seems distant, irrelevant. The mind loops the negativity, distorting reality. The warmth, the kindness, the connection, it all fades into the background. In workplaces, negativity bias fuels imposter syndrome. No matter how skilled, no matter how experienced, one setback makes you question everything. The brain magnifies the misstep, whispers doubt, rewrites history, ignoring the wins, the progress, the strengths. And on a societal level, it's everywhere. The news, social media, conversations. Negativity bias keeps people engaged, scrolling, reacting. Fear spreads faster than reassurance. Outrage gets more clicks than optimism. The worst-case scenario grabs attention, while hope struggles to be heard. But here's the truth. This bias isn't reality. It's a filter, a distortion, an exaggeration. And it can be challenged. Rewiring the mind takes effort. Awareness is the first step, catching the pattern, recognizing the weight we give negativity. Then, countering it. Deliberately amplifying the positive. Holding on to compliments. Revisiting good memories. Balancing the narrative. Because life isn't just the worst moments. It's also the best ones. And while the brain clings to negativity by default, we can choose to hold on to joy. Still, negativity bias doesn't work alone. It has accomplices like confirmation bias, which makes us seek information that reinforces our fears, and loss aversion, which makes the prospect of failure feel unbearable. Together, they trap us in cycles of doubt, anxiety, and regret. But imagine flipping the script. Imagine training your mind to see good with the same intensity that it naturally sees bad. What if compliments felt just as powerful as criticism? What if successes lingered longer than failures? What if joy, instead of fear, shaped the way we move through the world? This isn't about ignoring negativity. That would be reckless. But it is about perspective. If negativity bias exaggerates the bad, then it's our job to amplify the good. A kindness, a success, a moment of happiness, they deserve more than fleeting recognition. They deserve space, attention, presence. When negativity takes hold, it can feel all-encompassing, drowning out every bright spot, every success, every moment of joy. But take a step back. Is this truly the full picture, or just the loudest part? The brain is wired to cling to pain, to amplify failure, to replay harsh words while kindness fades into the background. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it. We have the power to shift our focus, to take control of the narrative playing in our minds. Not every mistake defines you. Not every setback determines your worth. The moments of triumph, the laughter, the warmth you've shared with others, they matter just as much, if not more. They deserve space. They deserve recognition. Instead of allowing negativity to overshadow everything, actively choose what stays and what fades. Let joy linger. Let victories take up room in your thoughts. Challenge every distortion, every exaggeration that turns a small failure into a catastrophe. Remind yourself of the countless times you've persevered, the moments that prove your strength. You are not a collection of worst-case scenarios. You are the full spectrum: successes, lessons, resilience, and hope. And the best parts of you, the best experiences you've had, they deserve to stick. They deserve to be just as loud.